Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Masochist series. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But first, would you like to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, exciting news. Today is one of those episodes where we actually get to change the playlist that we use in the background of these songs. So if you have any recommendations for songs, remember it's got to be like video game music, non-lyrical, just instrumental video game music. You just put the title of the song and the game that it's from, and then I will try to add as many as I can to the playlist that we use in the background of these videos. But again, just recommend it down below and I will include them in the future videos, as long as they're kind of like nice mellow songs. But yeah, add whatever. Let me know in the comment section down below what songs you want me to add. Alright guys, we're back. The game is making me take another one of these. We'll see what we pull. It's not really the end of the world. I asked last time if I should keep these. It was like 50-50 split in terms of yes and no. A lot of people said I should not keep these. A lot of people said I should keep these. Like I said, it's been 50-50. This pack wasn't like too crazy. Eye of Illusion is this usable spellcaster or illusion. Target face to take control of it. This card doesn't seem that bad, honestly, for our spellcaster deck. But overall, you know, I understand the arguments, because a lot of the arguments are like, you should keep them. It's only 3 packs. It doesn't make a huge difference. The other argument is it is 3 packs, but the cards are very specific. So we are getting a lot of Raid Raptors, a lot of Ice Barriers, and whatever else it's mostly Ice Barrier, Raid Raptor, and Voiceless Voice, although there's not a chance we're building Voiceless Voice. That deck has so many URs, I couldn't possibly build out a 3-pack setting, but I understand why people said what they said. It makes sense. So yeah, right now it's 50-50. The other video, there's still a lot of data coming in. I don't know. I'm probably leaning towards just not keeping them, but we'll see. I mean, if there's like one card that comes up in a deck, it's not the end of the world, but more than likely we are not playing Raid Raptors or Ice Barriers anyway. Alright, we just lost a coin flip, but our opponent chose for us to go first, which is, I mean, it's their funeral. they chose for that to happen. This hand is kind of okay. What do we do with this hand? I think we summon. We could just set this, activate this, and then torrential. Yes, we could do that. I think that's the best play right now. It's not too bad. So Battle of Goganda and then torrential tribute. I think that's pretty decent, and we'll just pass on that. It's not the worst. Purple poison's cool, because if I torrential, I get to possibly a face-up spell trap card plus other stuff. It's not bad. It's a nice little combination. Torrential plus purple poison. So if he's got like a field spell or something, I can pop the field spell or a continuous spell or trap card plus torrential gets to pop things. Plus, if I want to, I can actually protect my monster with the Battle of Goganda anyway. Alright, so they're starting with reinforcements, and you hope it's not Sky Striker. But it could be, but their sleeves tell me it's probably Noble Knights. Yep, Noble Knights. They are Noble Knights. We could beat this, we'll see, but yeah, we'll just have to see. He's going to search on summon. I'm going to wait till he summons a few things, then I'll torrential, because right now there's nothing. It's not like they have protection for a while. Is Soul legal still in Master Duel? We'll find out. Let's see. Well, Isold's not here in this thing anyway, but I'm pretty sure it's still legal. Isold, I'm pretty sure it's still legal. It's not in related cards because it doesn't mention specifically the Isold, but I think it's fine. We'll just let them. They wasted their normal summon, which is good already. We'll let them. I think this would be the time before they get to Isold. Target one of your fire monsters, banished to your graveyard. I think this is where we torrential. right now. I think that's probably... And then they're adding back Durandal, right? Yeah, I think we Torrential right now. And then we protect our own card with the Goganda. I think we do that. So we'll Torrential. They've normal summoned. Yes, we'll do this. I don't have any like fusion deployment to search. Maybe they'll waste a Call by the Grave on this if I send it. And then that'll add back the Durandal. But he has nothing to equip to, and my monster's face down. So he can't even equip to my monster. So he normal summoned, he special summoned the Extender, and that should be the end of his turn, ideally. Yep, it is the end of his turn. Wonderful. Then he's going to end phase, out of Fire Warrior, so next turn he has some plays next turn. Oh, we need to draw like a trap card of some kind right now, because otherwise this is going to be rough. Shathana is a free special summon right now, actually. Shathana is a free special summon. So we will activate it because we don't control any non-effect monsters. So we'll summon that out. Photon Advancer, I think we'll just normal summon this. We'll stay on the Purple Poison because I think Purple Poison can come up later. And then we can go Photon Galaxy, or I think we flip this no matter what. We can go Photon Galaxy Man. I think we go with Photon Galaxy Man. And then we go into the other level 8 dude. We can go into Time Thief, but I don't know how much that really does. We can destroy 2 cards with Diamond Direwolf, but we have to stop his follow-up. That's the main issue right now. So we'll go with this and this monster here. We'll summon this right here. Alright, I think we've got some plays. They could have Imperm right now, which would suck, but you know, it's a part of the game. I gotta live with it. If they have Imperm, we probably lose this duel. If they have Imperm. But like I said, it's a part of the game. Nothing we can really do at this point. Imperm would suck. Yep, we're gonna activate this effect. Galaxy Photon will detach Advancer, just in case we draw Bestial Magnemite. And then we'll see if he's got a response. He could have a response. But the good thing about playing this, like, yeah, he's got Imperm. That sucks. The good thing about playing these extremely random decks is that a lot of the time our opponent won't even know what to do. And this is going to be annoying because now I have no interruptions and they're going to activate. Yeah, I don't have any interruptions whatsoever, and they're going to go for... what's his name? I have no interruptions, and they're going to go for the annoying situation. They're gonna go full combo. So I'll activate Moon Mirror, I'll equip it to the Photon dude, and I'll just end here. That's all we've really got left. This is probably a call by or an Imperm of some kind, but as far as our interruptions go, or they're pretty much cooked. It sucks that we didn't. I mean, the thing is, if I went Time Thief, they could just Imperm the Time Thief. So there's really not anything that I could have done that Imperm would have had us no matter what. But now we just end on this, and we hope. I mean, there's no hope here. They're just gonna go full combo. They have full combo for sure. All right, they're gonna summon this dude, Agir, and they're gonna send Elsdalfo. Summon this out, and add back one of their Fire Warriors. And now they're going to go into Isold, because it is legal in this game. Durandal. I mean, the cool thing is we do have Moon Mirror Shield, and we do have Protection, and Purple Poison does pop a card. So, like, we've got plays for sure. We're just going to have to wait for them to, like, go full combo for, like, the next 10 minutes. But what can you do? At least we're still somewhat in the game. So here comes Isold. We have to watch this thing. And then they're going to add Joker's Knight at random. We actually have that card, but we don't have any of the other monsters, the little monsters. It is a decent card, though. It's a free summon if you just have... It's a free summon if you just have one of these 3, but we don't have these 3, so we can't really use it. But it would be cool if we did, but unfortunately we do not. This card is cool. It's a free 2000 attack summon. It's a light, so it could be cool for a Chaos deck. It's 2000, it's a light, and if Foolish Burials, another light. It's pretty good for those purposes. They're going to keep comboing off here. They're going to send these 2 for a Unicorn. That'll do it. Unicorn will do it. That can put Galaxy Photon back into the extra deck. I can't do anything about that. Oh, they're going to put Goganda back. Okay. I'll be honest with you, that's not what I expected. I definitely expected them to put back the Galaxy that would have destroyed this and that would have gotten rid of this. I would have... But then again, they don't know how many copies of the fusions that I have to send. So he might think that I just have unlimited like protection. So I can see why he would have done that. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't draw like a floodgate of any kind. We just kind of drew like monsters, Moon Mirror Shield, Goganda. We didn't draw any real important stuff to protect ourselves. You can go into access code right now and start popping things because I don't have any. Yeah, here comes access code. He can pop things. Hopefully, he pops the purple poison and not realizes that by popping it, I can pop his cards. But we'll see. Hopefully, he does that. So he's going to go to 53 because he used the link 3. And then hopefully he pops purple poison first, not even realizing what is going on here. Please pop purple poison first. Please pop purple poison first. Damn it. What's the point of even popping that? Does he have enough pops to pop both our monsters? I mean, he basically does. No, I don't want to draw this card. That'll cause me to lose. Wait. Isold is a light, so he can pop one more thing. We'll go to the bottom of the deck. We'll go to the bottom of the deck, and then he'll pop another thing. Hopefully, if he pops purple poison, that'd be awesome. That was really dumb to even pop Moon Mirror Shield. If he popped this, he wouldn't have to pop the Moon Mirror Shield. Moon Mirror Shield would have been popped automatically, and now purple poison is the only thing left. Our last defense here. But if he attacks it, we get to destroy his access code talker, which is cool. So that's what he's going to do. And now we get to activate this, and access code talker disappears. This guy did misplay, like I said. He should have just popped that dude, the Galaxy dude. If he just popped this, you know, it would have been over. This is not looking good, I'm not going to lie. We need to draw, like, a really plus card right now. Like, a card, like, for example, there can only be one. That's the only way we really win this duel. Barrier Statue against against Infernobles. Let's see, what am I going to do next turn? I think this duel's over. We're just kind of wasting time here. We're not going to win this with a Barrier Statue. I'm just going to summon them, attack them, and then they're going to... They have the gear-free dude. That guy alone is enough to win this duel. Alright, here we go. So we just won this coin flip. So we actually chose to go first this time around. We've got... Again, we're not drawing a lot of spawn trap cards. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe we have to increase that count somehow. But we'll see, because recently we've been drawing not a lot of spawn trap cards. It's a little frustrating, because obviously spawn trap cards are quite important to our deck. We can't even use Labyrinth Archfiend without a trap card, so that kind of sucks. But we do have some draw power, so hopefully we draw into something useful. So we'll equip this. We'll activate this effect. We do have at least a few different plays here. At least we have a few different plays. We have the usual tricks that we can do. We'll destroy. And we can get to the Photon Negate dude. That's pretty good. I'm definitely putting him back because I don't really need him right now. I think we just go... Our follow-up's really good, but our current plays are not so great. So we'll go with these two. Summon this here. We'll activate this. Actually, we do have a trap card, I guess, for the Labyrinth now. So we'll put this in graveyard 100% because we need to put that in graveyard for the Zorora. Get Eternal Galaxy, yes to hand. We do have the trap for the Archfiend. We'll set this. We'll activate Goganda. We'll leave the Moon Mirror for the follow-up. Moon Mirror is really good for follow-ups. It's not like immediately good. If I had Barrier Statue, I would have equipped it, but it's really good for follow-up. We'll put Chaining on and play around triple tactics. And that's pretty good. Like it's pretty nice advantage loop. We got a lot of advantage, and on top of that we have Zorora to go into a possible link play next turn. Not a synchro play next turn. So we'll go with number 90 and we'll summon him out. Number 90, and we'll get everything done now. So number 90 will activate... no, nothing. We'll activate Archfiend, and then we'll also activate number 90. The quick effect of 90. Yeah, quick effect. Add a Photon, or we could attach it, but realistically we have 2 negates on there. We don't really need to do much more, so we'll attach, or we'll add Photon Advancer to hand for the follow-up, and then we've got Moon Mirror Shield and stuff like that. And now we summon this, and then we'll set a trap card for free. Labyrinth Archfiend has been really good. It's another one of those cards that I would love to pull more of. Hopefully I do. And then we've got Memories, which is our best battle phase trap card that we've pulled so far. Like I said, that's another card. This is a very odd board, but it used to just be the board before. It would have been just Time Thief, so this is actually not that bad. They're playing, unfortunately, probably Yubel, which is really unfortunate. Okay, this is the question: do we negate this? No, there's no point to negate this because the double summon effect is continuous anyway, so there's no point to negate it. What we want to negate is the Samsara D Lotus. That's the card that we actually want to negate with our number 90. That's the card that we really want to negate. This is one of the worst matchups that you could possibly imagine. Unless we draw a Fire Barrier statue, we are not winning this matchup most of the time. This is a very, very tough matchup. And we can search Barrier Statue, but it is a little tough. Yeah, this is the card that we want to negate, this Samsara D Lotus, 100%. That is without a doubt. Hopefully they just, yep, double normal summon. Hopefully they just activate this, tribute for cost. Yep, and now this is the card that we want to negate, 100%. Now hopefully they don't have triple tactics, but that is 100% the correct card to negate. And then we'll send Nahata because we want to keep his protection on him. So we'll do that. Hopefully they don't have any response to that. They could. I mean, I don't know what they would respond with. Like I said, they could have triple tactics as a follow-up. But right now, that is the best. This is the best card to Ash / negate in the deck before they start getting started. Because the thing about this deck is it can be a little bit fragile sometimes on the normal summon. Now this is, of course, they do have follow-ups like this, which make it a little more difficult. But I guess we'll have to see. Like I said, it's tough. It really is. Because we do have plays, but they are a little bit tough, especially when they start fusion summoning and then we just lose. Our outs to Yubel are very, very minimal. And they're going to start link summoning. They're going to go all Mirage. That's fine. All Mirage is really random, right? Oh, SP Little Knight's coming out soon. SP Little Knight I don't have really any response to. Because, I mean, it's SP Little Knight. This only protects from destruction. It doesn't protect from other stuff. Yeah, SP Little Knight's going to be able to banish something, which I imagine is probably going to be Photon Dude. I mean, he did what he was supposed to, so I guess it's cool. We're losing Photon. That's cool. Nothing I can really do about this at this point, but it seems like his turn is coming to an end, which is positive. Yeah, he's going to set some trap cards. And, yeah, it seems like his turn's about to be over, which at least that's good. We're going to go to end phase. Wonderful. And we have Cosmic is pretty cool. You don't want to activate that. I think that what we do is before anything, I think we go to battle phase and we try to out this right here. Because if I try to make Dragite or something, he could like banish 2. And that could get annoying, so I don't want to deal with that. So I think we go to battle phase first to get rid of the SP Little Knight. Yeah, we go to battle phase, threaten battle phase, attack over SP, don't activate anything. In the main phase 2, we could do other stuff because it's not crucial that we do slightly more damage. We'll go Zorora. We'll activate the effect of Zorora. Equip something. Now, the question is... there's no point. I was going to say I can make this dude, but at this point there's no point because I would have nothing to equip to him anyway, so there's no point to do it. I guess I could put Wind or a Fire in the graveyard. I don't think it really matters who I put in the graveyard. I guess we go with the Magistus dude. Not that it matters in any way. I guess we're less likely to use this going forward. Because at this point we can't even do anything with it. And then we'll activate Zorora to special summon back. Endymion. And now we can go into Dragite. Which wouldn't be too bad. Because that negates spells and trap cards. We can also go with Time Thief, Dragite. Diamond Dire can help us pop a lot of parts of the board right now. Yeah, Diamond Dire's actually not bad right now, because with Diamond Dire we can pop this and we can pop this. I don't know what these two are, but we can pop both of them with Diamond Dire Wolf. We can also pop this, because this lets them discard, special summon a Fiend monster with 0 attack from the graveyard, which they can pop they can summon back Samsara's Lotus. But I also have the Cosmic for that. So Dragite actually wouldn't be too bad to negate and destroy. spell trap cards. Either way, we put spell trap card pressure, or we can go Diamond Dire or pop this and then pop this, 2 cards. We can pop. I think Dragite is probably better because it's a negate. It's multiple negates. Probably better for this situation. So we'll go Dragite. Dragite, set Cosmic, face down, and we just end on this. See, the thing is, Moon Mirror is kind of dead in this matchup, but it's good in a lot of other matchups, so it's a little bit of a weird situation. It's very good in a lot of different situations, but just not right now. But it's cool. We have Dragite for a negate, Cosmic for pretty much like a negate, because if he activates this, discards, we can just banish it. Or Dragite can negate and destroy either one of the spell trap card activations. Alright, he's going to summon... Oh, this guy's annoying. He's going to summon Dark Beckoning Beast, so he's going to be able to add another opening of the Spirit Gates. Damn, do I negate this? I think I do negate this, because his hand is starting to get really limited. I think we negate this. So if he activates this, he can add another Dark Beckoning Beast, and then he can summon and get into his, like... He can get into other engines. So I think we do actually negate this, because then he can get into, like, the Unchained engine, which I probably don't want him to get into. So I'll go ahead and try to negate this. And then I do have the Cosmic, so in case he activates this one, we have Cosmic. But right now, I do not want him to get into... I do not want him to get into that engine right now. So we'll negate that. I hope that he activates this effect to bring back the Samsara Lotus. And then I will just chain and negate. Banish a Fiend. This is annoying. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I had a response to that anyway. I'm going to summon the Samsara Lotus. Again, I don't have a response to this. Regardless. Yeah, I have nothing. This is unfortunate. This is where we will probably lose, because now he's searching Yubel cards. It's going to get really annoying. Thank God we have Dragite, though, because Dragite is really good. And we do have Cosmic, so we can, whatever he sets, we can banish if we want to. Which at least that's good. So if he sets the Nightmare Throne, we can banish it. If he sets whatever else, we can banish it. He's going to set Nightmare Throne. At least we have a way to react to that. He's going to activate Nightmare Throne. See, does this do during the main phase you can destroy? That's an activated effect. Add a Yubel. Yeah, it's an activated effect. I'm going to wait till he actually activates the effect. Then I will banish it. And he's going to activate that. Cool. So now I'm going to activate Cosmic Cyclone to negate, not only negate, but banish it, and then it gets negated because it is a continuous card, so it does pretty much get negated. So that gets banished, and they stuck with these two. He can go, like I said, into the Unchained route, and then he can start linking our monsters away. It's a part of life. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. Dragite's pretty good right now, because every turn we stop him from activating those effects. At least he's not doing damage to us. That's really good. The other thing that sucks about Yubel is Memories of an Adversary is just such a dead card against Yubel, because they have 0 attack, so I can't pay life points, and they have 0 attack, so they attack me and I can't pay it to steal their monster. If they had 0.0001 attack would be fine. Now he's going to go into the, as I said before, the Unchained engine. I tried to keep him off it, but I couldn't. Now, the cool thing is, now they've actually got monsters, so I guess he's going to discard to some... Damn, he had the Shavara in hand already. So he's going to discard to summon a 0 attack monster, which is pretty much anything in this deck. You already used Lotus. He's going to summon this back. The search is once per turn, right? Unless... Yeah, the search is once per turn. But he's going to be able to add a continuous spell trap card because he controls a level 10, so he can add back this pretty decent advantage loop. But more importantly, he can go into the Link 3, which is more annoying for us. The Link 3 for Unchained, he can go into that, and then he can Link Climb using that. This is more annoying, but at least we get to steal something when he does eventually. It's probably going to take Dragite. Yeah, Dragite's gone. I mean, there's nothing we could do. This is the best deck in the game as of right now. Access Code Talker, that sucks. Thank God we have the protection from Goganda, and he's got a few different things. Can we respond to this, actually? I don't think we can. We're not responding because we're activating this. It's not technically a response, but we can actually activate the Goganda because it's something I think that happens afterwards. As long as he doesn't pop Goganda, But I guess we'll see how this ruling works out. But I think Goganda is like a passive effect that you can activate anyway, just as protection. It's almost like a replacement cost, but he's got so many pops, it doesn't even matter. We're going to use Goganda, yes. We'll send Albalenitus, but again, we get at least one protection, but he's got multiple Link monsters in there. He's got fire, or is it dark? He's got multiple darks and a fire, so he's going to destroy the card no matter what. But I guess we have Labyrinth now. But the good thing is we actually do have an out to the Access Code Talker, because we have Photon Advancer and Moon Mirror Shield in hand. So he will get over our monster, but we can get over his Access Code, so it's not the end of the world. But the problem is he has a ton of follow-up. Like I said, this is the best deck in the game, and if we just drew Barrier Statue straight up, we would have won this duel. Like, it wouldn't have even been a question. We just absolutely would have won this duel if we just drew Barrier Statue. But, you know, it's whatever. Now he's going to go into the Fusion. Again, still, what's crazy is if I draw the Barrier Statue right now, I'm not even joking with you, I win this duel. But it'll take a miracle to do that. 2 Moon Mirror Shields on a Photon Advancer. Honestly, not even that bad. I think we go Photon Advancer. I think we go Moon Mirror Shield. And then we'll put 2 Moon Mirror Shields on it. He has all dark monsters in graveyard, right? So you can pop one thing. Do we go 2 Moon Mirrors? No point. We'll go and attack over his Access Code. Automatically gets over it, no matter what. And then I think we just pass on this. I'm not activating any monster effects. He can activate stuff. Yeah, he's going to activate summon this. Or summon Shavara. Or no, he's going to summon this dude, the Anguish Soul. He's going to summon that back for free. And never mind, he's going to summon the Samsara D Lotus. He can use this effect, activated. My opponent activates a monster effect, but I have no monster effects. So I'm just going to go to end phase. I have nothing else I can do. I'm just kind of stuck here. This duel has been longer than it really should have been. Like I said, our only hope for Yubel is to just draw Barrier Statue. And it's sad, but that's the situation. Like, we didn't even have, I would say, interruptions that were that bad. It was just very difficult to really do anything against them. We try to stop them to the best of our abilities, but Yubel is a tough deck to play against. Spirit of Yubel now, he's going into this. If he's Nightmare Pain. This is like the Master Duel special, because online, what is cool though is Moon Mirror Shield makes our attack 100 more than him every single time. So if he attacks us with this, we're only taking 100 damage. If he attacks us with any of the Yubels, we're only taking 100 damage. It's kind of nice. But, I mean, this is the Master Duel special Yubel deck, because typically they don't even play, as far as I've seen, like I've seen TCG lists, like the ones that topped nationals and stuff like that, they usually don't even play multiple copies of Nightmare Pain. It's usually at this point like a one of for them from what I've seen. But on Master Duel, it's like, you know, they're going full Yubel combo. So now they've gotten into their original Yubel. They're going to be able to discard a Fiend, discard to summon back a Fiend. They're going to be able to add back the opening of the Spirit Gates. This is this is rough stuff going on right now. What's crazy is at any point, just summoning a Barrier Statue literally beats them. Like, if I was to draw a Barrier Statue right now and I just summon it, I probably still win this duel. Which really is insane, all things considered. Alright, he's going to go to battle phase, but Moon Mirror Shield's going to make it so we only take 100. So, yeah, we're just taking 100 every single time. So they have to attack us 45 times in order to win this duel, as long as we just sit on these guys. Now, the problem is, I don't really know what we can draw to out these 3 monsters. If they all float from being destroyed, so I don't know what we can really do. But like I said, they have to attack us 45 times in order to actually win this duel. We'll see what we can draw, but like I said, it's going to be a little bit rough. Like, unless we draw Barrier Statue plus Torrential Tribute, I don't think we can really win this. It has been, like, we haven't really been drawing too many Floodgates, and we've gone, pretty deep into our deck. We haven't been drawing Floodgates this episode. We draw more Moon Mirror Shields than Floodgates. Moon Mirror Shield with 1 Floodgate active is, like, disgusting, because if you have, like, any Floodgate, you just have some big monster and they can't get ahead. It's fantastic. But right now, we don't seem to have that. I guess he can go into the Terra Incarnate and you can pop our board. That would probably be the smartest play for him. If he summons that, yeah, he summons Terra Incarnate. That would probably be pretty smart. Pop the rest of the board. Kashtir Ogre right now does nothing, so we just pass. And I have to keep him in, I guess, a half the battle. If I change it to defense, I actually take more damage, because it only modifies attack, right? equal to the attack defense of the opponent's highest battling monster plus 100. So we just switch it to defense and end phase. Yeah, we just do that. So no matter what, it's going to be 100 defense. We're just going to go to end phase. And now, like I said, they have to attack us 42 times in order to actually accomplish what they want to accomplish. Okay, they're going to destroy the Terra Incarnate in hand. They're going to add Eternal Favorite. Like I said, I think it's Eternal, probably Terra Incarnate is probably their best bet. They summon that, destroy all monsters on the board. All of their effects will trigger and stuff like that. I mean, this is one of those just really rough duels. It's just, we're just kind of stalling a meta deck. Like I said, if I had opened Barrier Statue, this wouldn't have even been a game. Because nothing in his hand would have beat a Barrier Statue, which is kind of insane. Playing 3 Nightmare Pains. That's insane. Why somebody would play 3 Nightmare Pains, I don't even know. Like, I understand 2. 3 is a little overkill. Like I said, most builds I've seen, maybe they're because the builds are like mixed with other stuff, but a lot of the builds that I've seen actually only run 1 to 2 of this. They're running 3 because I banished 1, and that would have been really cool if they were playing only 1 of this. But unfortunately, they're playing 3. All right, they're going to summon another Phantom of Yubel, but at this point, they're only doing like I said, 400 damage at this point per turn, which isn't even that bad. We just have to stay off the rest of our monsters, and they're going to go Samsara, D-Lotus, which they've all reused this effect, and I think it's once per turn. I hope it's once per turn. And then they're going to add a continuous spell from Graveyard, which is going to be, again, the same opening of the Spirit Gates. The same loop over and over. So they do the battle phase, and they're going to attack over all of our monsters. Nothing we could do. Moon Mirror is just going to make us take 100 every time. Moon Mirror Shield's saving our ass right now. Like I said, there's very little that I can really do at this point. There's nothing that I can... It's unfortunate, but there's very little that I can actually do right now. Yubel is just like such an annoying deck. Like this is like the Mekanko part of the deck that's just like... It's so whack. When you're on a Masochist challenge, there's nothing I can... Like, I don't have big board wipes. The only thing I have is Lightning Storm. We have Lightning Vortex, but even if I did, they all float anyway. So popping them won't even help. He's going to link into Mudcracker or Muckraker. He's going to be able to summon this back. And the crazy thing is I can't even use monster effects. If I use a monster effect, he's going to replace it with Destroy Yubel. So no matter what I do, if I pop it, it's worse for me. And he's going to do all this. Tribute a monster, destroy this card. He destroys it, he gets to float. So it's not even that bad. So he's going to destroy it, he's going to float. Alright, turn change. My turn. Let's see what we get here. Duramadoll isn't good for us. He flips our equip spell. Gets destroyed if we activate it. So I guess we just set it, but... Yeah, this is I don't know how... I legitimately do not know how to win this duel. I might just skip this in post. Like, I don't think this is a winnable duel. We're just kind of staying here because I don't want to lose the dailies that I've already earned. But, like, there's no... Yeah, I might just skip this in post. Alright, finally something exciting happened. He super polyed into the Loving Defender, which is the most exciting thing that has happened all game. He's super poly, he's gonna inflict 500 for every material. And then he's going to use this effect to summon more stuff. I mean, at least something exciting happened. We'll say that. At least something exciting. The problem is, even if I do destroy his monsters, he floats every single time. We're going to lose bottom of the deck, definitely. I don't want to draw it again. Because I already have one, so there's no point to draw it. Like I said, this is literally like... You guys could tell me. I don't know what what we can do against Yubel other than draw Barrier Statue and go first. Like I have no idea what we can do to beat this. This deck is so outrageous because it's so weird. Like if it was a normal deck that just summoned big monsters, we'd be fine. But this stupid deck has this idiotic Nightmare Pain shit where you attack them and you take damage. Like that's the most annoying part of this deck. Like if that didn't exist, would it be good? But that's the worst part of it all. He's gonna Night Elf. He's gonna Sprite Elf. What can you even summon with this? What level 2s is he playing? Oh, okay. He's gonna go with this dude. But at least I have Durham a cannon, so whatever he summoned, Link climbs into, I can just put back face down. If he link climbs, it just gets sent to graveyard. He's going to go to battle phase. I think now we just go with Durham Cannon. He can't, if this is an imperm, he can't even do anything about it. So this will get sent. These will get booked. Yep, everything gets booked. This gets sent away. On a little vacation. But now he's got these face down. He's got cards that still can't be destroyed regardless. He's going to send back some to fuse another one into Phantom of Yubel. This guy just continues to combo off for hours, man. Honestly, I don't know if it's worth the dailies. I think just screw this. I don't think it's worth the dailies. This guy's going to keep playing by himself. Yubel is just a horrific matchup. We went through everything. We summoned Dragite. We summoned Phantom Lord. The Photon Lord. We summoned everything we had, but we couldn't compete. Alright. We just won this coin flip. We'll see how things go. We draw another outrageously monster heavy hand, despite the fact that our deck is half Spell Trap card. We draw Photon Advancer yet again. They're going to D-shifter us. That's irrelevant because we don't use... That doesn't matter. But the problem isn't D-shifter. The problem is... Actually, we could summon Bestial Magnamut now because he D-shifted us, but we have nothing to search. Okay, so I guess we start with the curtain. We'll start with this. We'll activate it. And we'll summon this right here. And now he's got another response. No, he doesn't. Okay, so we'll go with Inari Fire. He probably has Imperm, actually, which is annoying. So we'll go with Galaxy Dude. We'll summon this up here. It's unfortunate that we drew Photon Advancer. We drew it multiple times now. But what can you do? We'll detach a Dark. And it is all cards, so I guess D-Shift is going to Ash us, of course. He's going to Ash us. That's unfortunate, for sure. I guess what we could have done is we could have Bestial Magnamut at first, but... I mean, he did go... You know what we can get to? We can get to a Crusadia Avermax. Would that even matter? Is that even beneficial in any way to what's going on here? I mean, I guess we can go Crusadia Avermax. Yeah, I guess we go Crusadia. What does this do? If a light monster is special summoned, it becomes level 8, or I mean, that doesn't do anything. But we got... I mean, I guess we activate this. Hopefully he activates Imperm. Yeah, we target this. Maybe he activates Imperm in response. Maybe he wastes an Imperm, level 8. Okay, no. It seems like he has another response. And then we'll activate Bestial Magnamut. Banish the D-Shifter. Now he can use another D-Shifter if he wants to. Like I said, I don't really have many plays left here, so we'll just go with this. Activate this effect. See if he's got anything else. Imperm, maybe? No, nothing else. Unfortunately, I don't think we have much else to do. Actually, we can't make Bestial Magnamut, I just realized. Because this is not a Link 2, I'm dumb for that. But, I mean, it doesn't matter because it doesn't change anything anyway. Yeah, it doesn't change what I was going to do regardless. So I think we should go to end phase here. Whether I kept Photon Advancer in hand or not, it actually doesn't make a difference. So then we'll get Ranryu. And this is it. This is our board, unfortunately. It's actually probably better that we summon the Photon Advancer. Because now if he summons at either of these two columns, or sets in these two columns, we have more stuff for Iron Dragon Tiamaton. But yeah, I think they're just gonna go full combo with Kashtira, and we're just gonna lose here. Yeah, this is over. Unfortunate the hand trap killed us was Ash. What's insane is I have triple tactics talents, but if I put triple tactics in, they will never have a hand trap again, ever again. And yeah, this sucks for us. Kashtira Theosis. Target a Kashtira. Yeah, they're going to do all this. Summon another Kashtira. For some reason, they're playing perfectly around Tiamaton. Why? Nobody knows. They're just playing perfectly around Tiamaton. I think this duel's probably over, too. I don't think there's much else that we can do. I don't know why they're playing flawlessly around a card that they don't even know exists or hasn't been relevant in the metagame for years. I don't know why they're playing perfectly around it. But they are. They're going to go Reinhardt. Still playing perfectly around Tiamaton. every other place other than these two columns. Why? I don't know. You can activate to banish to stop our back row. There's our spell trap cards that we should be drawing. Yeah, I couldn't tell you why we haven't been drawing spell trap cards the last few games. We've been drawing Moon Mirror Shield, Goganda, and that's it. Which I don't mind drawing in combination with other stuff, but like, where is Necro Valley? Where's D-Fissure? Where is this stuff? What's going on here? What is going on here indeed? Now we're going to lose Photon Advancer. Of all cards, he pops that. It's mad random. He's going to link up into the... Not link up. To exceed into this guy. Again, still, somehow, some way, playing against Iron Dragon Tiamaton. As if he could see it. Like, it's actually kind of insane. He's going to banish something, probably Bestial Magnamut. Yep, he's gone. And then he's going to attach. And then he's going to take another one of our columns away. He's taking he's taking the pendulum columns away, which is funny because I did use a pendulum. It is kind of funny that he did that. And then he's going to attach another one. He's going to attach our Endymion, and then he's going to attack directly. Okay, then he's going to set to... I don't think there's a possibility we win. He perfectly plays around Tiamaton for no reason whatsoever. Forbidden Droplets. There's like... What's my route here? What is my route? Like, I summon Ranryu. I activate Iron Dragon Tiamaton. I pop a Rise Heart. Or maybe Fenrir. But Fenrir can just banish instantly the second I activate Tiamaton. This has 3 materials, so he can banish. I have Forbidden Droplets, but I mean that's not doing anything right now. I think we just scoop it up. There's nothing we can do about this. This is another game that did not go our way. Okay, we drew another hand of yet again 100% monsters. This shouldn't be happening, but it is. He's playing, I don't know what. I'm just gonna go with 4 because that's usually the right thing to do. Nightmare Archfiends. Okay, so it's Paleozoics. Nothing good is going to come of this. He's playing Runic Paleozoic, as if there couldn't be a more annoying matchup. Runic Paleozoics, Nightmare Archfiends, which I imagine he's going to summon onto our field, and then he's going to pop them somehow. He milled all those. He milled Transaction Rollback. You know, when I activate Reasoning, I don't get to mill this much stuff. I just summon one monster into level 5. That's mad random. You can banish this card from the field, target a normal trap, apply its effects. So this is like... This is kind of like... What's his name? It's like Transaction Rollback, but 50 years ago. And this hand is just dog shit. Like, what is this hand? Like, what? How? Why do we keep drawing monsters? Like, just monsters. It's like 4 monsters, 1 small trap card, all monsters. What can you do, though? I mean, it is annoying, but what can you do? You can complain about it, you can live with it. And we're going to have to live with it. We don't have another choice. It's a part of the game. Sometimes this used to happen. I remember I built a deck that was like 70% small trap cards, and we'd still draw like 5 monsters, and I'd be baffled. I'd be like, how is this happening? And this is now happening. At least Nightmare Archfiend can activate if anybody activates a trap card. So at least that's cool. We draw another monster. Why not? Why not? And then of course they're all normal summons too. This is 4, and we win anyway. We draw 4 normal summons. None of the special summons. That hand was absolute dog shit. I don't even know what to say about that hand. 2 legacy tickets for doing virtually nothing. Alright, this is what our opponent's playing. They're playing Runic with a bunch of trap cards and Transaction Rollback and 2 Paleozoics. Not a lot of Paleozoics. You know, it looks like a very annoying deck, but we lucked out. Alright, so let's open a Master Pack. We really need something good here. We need something good. Hopefully a good small trap card. That would be cool. Hopefully we draw it too, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't been too lucky with that. We've got Supreme Rage, which is a Zark card. We've got the Great Catastor, dude. I don't think we... Caster. We can't really use this dude. Gradius Option, Deep Sea Sentry, Red Carpet. Here come the repeats. Vylon, can't use that. and Megalith card. Let's see what the super rare is. It is a Sky Striker card that we already have, and it's actually one of the worst Sky Striker cards I've ever read in my entire life. So we've got another one of those. So this was, you couldn't, this was a terrible pack. Almost all repeats, and the only non-repeats are a Vylon card. And this card, which I don't believe that we can use, because we can't really summon a Supreme King Zark in any way right now. Alright, so this is what our deck looks like. We probably do need to rework it somehow. Maybe get rid of one of the monsters. Just one of them, though. And maybe this dude right here, the Abyss Actor. Maybe Theo. I'll get rid of Theo, because people have been saying get rid of Theo. So I'll save that, just so we have more Spell Trap cards. Just try to even it out a little bit, the Spell Trap card to monster ratio. Now we're back to 40. I think that's a little more smooth. I was actually thinking about adding Small World back in. That seems like a decent card to have in our deck. But we'll see. This is, like I said, we shouldn't be losing some of these matchups, but we have been. We'll take a look at our floodgates. I think we are playing every good floodgate that we can, right? We're playing Gozen. We're playing... There can only be one. We're playing this. We're playing this. The only thing we could play is like maybe Gravity Binds and stuff like that. I think those are the only other floodgates that we can like work into this deck. Potentially, but those just the thing I don't like about Gozen and stuff, just from a viewer standpoint, they just are really annoying to have, because I don't know what it is, but like the people on here are the biggest fighters ever. They don't give up anything. They just like, you Gozen and that you don't Gozen, you activate Gravity Bind, and they refuse to lose, and they don't have an out in their deck, and they just refuse to lose. They'll just sit there for 40 turns. So that's another reason I don't want to add that card back in. All right, we just lost the coin flip, unfortunately, because we have Barrier Statue, Moon Mirror Shield, and they're playing Branded, and they hard opened the Branded Fusion, which is not the end of the world, because they could have Aluber, they could have Kit, they could have used a million other cards to do this anyway, but it does suck that we finally draw the Barrier Statue, but we lose the coin flip, and it sucks, because that is annoying. And they're going to go into at least Mirror Jade, which means they're going to just be able to out the Barrier Statue regardless. I mean, I guess we could bait it out, because we do have some other stuff. But we'll see. We have Nahata, Shathana. Nahata, Shathana. We have a lot of these, like... We have a lot of these cards that rely on cards not being on the field to special summon themselves. So we'll see. He's going to go full combo, I think. The Bastioles. He's going to set either the trap card or the spell. He's setting the trap. And then he's going to set this, and we don't know what that is. Again, very monster-heavy hands lately. I don't know what to really do about it. Like, you take out monsters, but you still draw them. It happens. Yeah, Mirror Jade is very unfortunate. He's got actually 2 cards that out our Barrier Statue stuff. Battle of Gogond is pretty good, but it doesn't matter because he's got Mirror Jade. This would have been the out if he didn't have Mirror Jade. So we'll activate this. The Nahata. I think we could potentially win the long game here. We're going to summon that. Summon this. I'm trying to think what direction to go here. Like I said, Mirror Jade is very annoying. I guess we go Time Thief, because Time Thief can dodge stuff, so at least we can go into Time Thief. Just pass on him, because like I said, at least he can dodge stuff. The problem is he can't really dodge what's going on here, because he can banish, and then if I try to use Time Thief, he can pop, so I can't really dodge what's going on here. I guess we can activate Decisive Battle. Like I said, I couldn't get the Barrier Statue off, because it's not like I have a double summon or something like that. So we'll activate the Decisive. Probably set Fiendish, and then just go to end phase, and then next turn, if we manage to survive this somehow, we can hit him with the Barrier Statue combo. And they're going to activate Branded Beast, target this. I think we just go Gonda. Protect the barrier. We just protect the Fiendish Chain because we need it, and we'll send Albulenitus to graveyard. Continue main phase. Nope, we're in the end phase, man. Make your decision. Hopefully he activates this, and then I can chain Time Thief, and it'll force him to banish his own monster. Perfect. Yeah, he'll activate that. Fingers crossed he doesn't have an Ash Blossom, or this isn't Imperm. Fingers crossed. But we'll activate Time Thief, and hopefully, like I said, no Imperm, no Ash Blossom. As long as he doesn't have either of those two, we're good. If he does, then we're cooked. And he is gonna have the Ash Blossom, and that will stop us. And now the Redoer will be banished, unfortunately. So that'll be negated, and Redoer will be banished. Generally, into those boards, Redoer is better, but what can you do? I think that probably ends the duel again. There's not much that we can do. He's gonna summon Fallen of Albaz, or Quem for this case. I can't even activate the Fiendish Chain yet. And then next turn, I think he just OTKs us. There's not much I can really do. This really sucks. This has been, like, very unlucky. It's like we finally draw the barrier statue and we're going second. Okay, so we won this coin flip. Let's see what it looks like. This is, again, another very monster-heavy hand. Like, I don't... Monster-heavy plus Photon Advancer. Why? I don't know. So we'll go Endymion, because Photon Advancer you don't want to draw. Like, it's okay to... Yeah, again, no special summons. Photon Advancer... It's like these hands are just so shit. It doesn't even make sense, because like we'll have amazing hands for like 4 episodes, and then we'll have episodes like this where it's just like we can't draw anything. We just can't. Our opponent's playing 2 cards in the extra deck. It's mad weird. I guess we'll put back Advancer, right? We don't need him. We'll just put him back, and then we'll just activate D-Fissure probably. Yeah, this hand is not as terrible as other hands, because at least we have D-Fissure and the Durama, but he's got, I don't know what kind of deck he's playing. If he's got 2 cards in the extra deck, I don't know what he's playing. At least if he played no cards in the extra deck, I would know, but 2 cards is like, it's anybody's guess. And you gotta hope the extra deck matters. But he's playing Crystal Beast, so does banishing actually matter against Crystal Beast? I don't think it actually matters all that much. They can play under D-Shifter, Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, Golden Rule. He's going to equip this. He's equipping this to what? My monster? Oh, and then he's equipping... Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. So he's equipping... That's crazy. This is like a very odd equip card. You equip it to the cards in the deck. It's very odd. I've never quite seen something similar to that. So he's going to equip 2 monsters from the deck to this, and the monsters are in the spawn trap card zone. This is going to place another card into the spawn trap card zone. So they're going to return the Dimension Fissure, which I guess is not the end of the world. I guess that's fine. I can't do anything about it at this point, so I mean I have no choice but to say it's fine. Again, 2 cards in the extra deck. This is really weird. Zenith, he's going to do that. He's going to banish, special summon a Crystal Beast. Again, not much. I can book everything once it hits the board, but there's not much I can do. Other than that, I can just kind of book the remainder of his cards. You can summon a Amethyst Cat. This guy's going for the the big one here. This is definitely interesting. I guess, yeah, Dimension Fissure actually would have done something, because then the cards in his graveyard would have been cooked. This gives him an extra normal summon. Okay, that's fine. He actually may be able to summon Rainbow Dragon. And he's going to destroy a Crystal Beast and then do something else. That's fine. Again, I have a Bestial Magnemite, so if he does put, like, Ruby Carbuncle in graveyard, I can Bestial Magnemite it, and that's not too bad. Our follow-up's not terrible, though. Battle Phase. Just Battle Phase, that's it. Do we care that we lose this monster? Like, or do we book everything? No, I don't think we care. I think we save the book for later. I don't think it actually matters, honestly. But we will be using the effective Bestial Magnemite, for sure. Yeah, we will be using Bestial Magnemite. So we'll activate Bestial Magnemite. We'll banish our own card, it's fine. And we'll banish the Artemis Moon Maiden. Because that way I can search some stuff out. And we'll summon it out here. Put Chaining on. We'll activate this. If this gets destroyed, his cards get destroyed. Special summon Crystal. Okay, so if I destroy this, other stuff will be destroyed. What is it? During your main phase, you could double normal summon, and this lets him search every turn, right? And this, yeah, this lets him search and stuff. So this card's actually really good for him. So end phase, we'll activate this. We'll search Tiamatron. We'll activate Tiamatron instantly. I think we want to activate it. I think this card's really good. The Rainbow Bridge. I think I want to destroy that. Everything else is whatever. Because I could, if I destroy this, I could. It will pop this, but I mean, like, what does that really accomplish? So we pop 2 cards, but what does that really do for us? I don't think it really does anything. I just attack over this. I don't have to stress about it. I think the Rainbow Bridge of Salvation is probably a better card to destroy, because that actually gives him stuff every single turn. So we'll destroy that, and now we'll go to the official end phase. Draw another monster. It's unreal, like, how many monsters I'm drawing. It's actually legitimately unreal, but whatever. It doesn't. We just have to keep playing through it. Zorora, equip to itself. We'll equip. No, he's not going to the extra deck. We'll equip Iowas. Activate this to go into the graveyard one, of course. We save the monster resources. The hand resources, I should say. And then we can go... I guess we can go into a few different... We can go into Dragite, which isn't too bad, but we can also go into Photon and then have a monster negate. But honestly, I think a Dragite is actually better against Crystal Beast. Yeah, Dragite maybe does more against Crystal Beast. Plus, we have his columns kind of like eaten up. He can't activate any more spawn trap cards. So that's not too bad. Right now, he can't activate more spawn trap cards. Dragite's not bad. There's a lot of options we have. Dragite's not bad. Photon's not bad. Like, we have a few decent options on. And then we have D-Fissure to go into, so anything that gets popped gets banished. So I think actually Dragite's probably best against Crystal Beast. They're very spawn trap card focused, so if I can stop a spawn trap card every turn, it's probably better than the Photon. So we'll go Zorora, Endymion. We'll go Dragite here. And we'll go Dragite, it's probably the best. And then we'll go... Is he going to... Maybe he'll activate. Let's see if he ashes us. Let's see if he ashes us here. Nope, doesn't ash us, but at least we get to kind of move our deck around and seal the spawn trap cards we haven't been drawing. So we'll do that. These go to the bottom. And then we'll activate Fissure. Yeah, we'll activate Fissure. And I think we should go to battle phase. I think we just, yeah, we just attack over stuff. This will get banished because Fissure's on the field. Golden Rule will pop. He's going to activate this effect to put it in the back row. Oh yeah, that's why Crystal Beasts don't care about it. I'm so dumb. Yeah, that's why Crystal Beasts don't care about it. But he can't activate any more spawn trap cards, so at least that's good. I think we just end on this. Yeah, he can't activate any more spawn trap cards because he ate up his own zones. Amethyst Cat is in graveyard. These 3, yeah, and he just loses. And the Dragite, he literally can't play. He ate up his own zones. And he surrendered. Awesome, we got to win. 2 legacy tickets. Okay, so here's what our opponent was playing. They're playing like Contact Sea, which is mad random. They're playing 2 cards in the extra deck. I have no idea why they're playing 2 cards in the extra deck. Honestly, this deck can really be redone a lot. There's a lot of cards he shouldn't be playing. 100% he should be playing extra. This deck can make Baguska very easily. There's a lot of cards this deck can make very easily. Because it has some decent level 4s like Sapphire Pegasus. This is level 3. But he's got like the Topaz Tiger and the Cobalt Eagle and Sapphire Pegasus and Arnold Schwarzenegger. But they've got a lot of cards that are level 4s, so they should definitely be playing some kind of suite of rank 4s, and they've got some random like sprinkle of hand traps. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we're about to pull. Hopefully something useful. And it's an ultra rare, but you know, that could mean like I don't know, like a Gen X card. So it doesn't, you know, we'll see. Fansies, I think that's our 3rd or 4th copy. Sea Stealth 2 is cool, but we don't have a lot of the Umi stuff. Arco, Scareclaw, can't really do much with that. Division, I don't think I can really do much with that. This is a Cyber's card I don't think I can really do much with. Sonic Tracker is for Transonic Bird. This is the ritual spell. It's a cool card. I like the artwork on both of these. Like, look at this artwork. It's like putting jets on Sonic Bird and stuff like that. And then this I think looks cool too. Really cool artwork. It's just generic like ritual support, pretty decent. Let's see what the super rare is. We've got Embla's Oath. It's a Centurion card. Is this our 2nd copy? No, this isn't, right? Yeah. I pulled this on my main account. That's why I'm like, is this a 2nd copy? It's not. It lets you do some Centurion stuff. I mean, I can't really do much with that. Let's see what this UR is. It is Angel of Blue Tears. Why is this a UR? Okay, so this card is definitely interesting. It is a Trickstar. It's a Trickstar support card, but not Trickstar in name. So it's not searchable, but you inflict damage to your opponent or yourself if you want, and you negate a monster, and then if damage is inflicted, you can banish this card from your graveyard, set a normal trap from hand or deck. That effect is really good, but we'd have to have multiple cards that inflict damage, which I don't think that we have. And I'm not building a deck around one card that's a UR one of that we can't really search. And then so we got two URs, but this is what I was talking about. Like, we got URs, but they're not really URs that we can actually use. They're just kind of URs that, like, this card is actually good in the, if you send it to the grave, you can send this to the graveyard with Beatrice, and then you can use the effect of a Fiendsmith to inflict life points, and then you can set whatever trap card you want. So in that case, this is very, very good. But for our purposes, we don't have any part of that engine, so that's just not happening. But it's not a terrible card. It really, I don't know why it's a UR, but it's not a terrible. This is, again, not a terrible card, but just for our purposes, not usable. All right, our battle continues here. Our hand's not too bad, honestly. We have Bestial Magnamut. Goes in Bestial Magnamut is better than... I'll just save this in hand, because if I draw Spellcaster, I can do something with it. Right now, this card's not doing anything, so I'll just end phase here. If I need to Bestial Magnamut, I'll Bestial Magnamut. If he actually is playing Galaxy Eyes, Bestial Magnamut is very usable. This is a pretty good hand. If they do have, like, a Spell Trap card destruction, we do have the response. They are playing this deck, which is a little bit rough. I'm not going to lie. Now, the reason it's rough is because I actually think I do negate this so they can't get into their Exceeds, or because they wasted their normal summon. I think we use Fiendish Chain here. The issue right now for us is that, honestly, Gozen Match is completely dead. It would actually hurt us more than it hurts them because their deck is all 100% light. So that card might as well be nothing right now, but we do have Solemn Judgment. This we stopped from getting to the next card, which might be good because they used up their normal summon and they haven't really committed anything else. This wouldn't be too bad to Judgment, because if I Judgment this, they end their turn more than likely, and then I Bestial Magnamut them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I Judgment this, it ends their turn, and then next turn we can try and do stuff. That's not... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can do that if I Judgment this, because that's our best bet, because then hopefully we can draw into some kind of interruptions or do something. This is by far our best bet. We Judgment this, negate that. I could have also Judgmented the next summon, but I think this is probably slightly better, because this leaves a monster on their board so I can activate Bestial Magnamut. Exactly. See, this way, yeah, if I had Judgmented the Link monster that they make, I wouldn't have been able to use Bestial Magnamut. But this way, I still get to use Bestial Magnamut. Or at least I should be able to use it, because that is a light monster. Yeah, we'll activate Bestial Magnamut now. This is actually great. So we'll banish this, and we will place it right here. So we have 3 cards in a column, and now we can trigger the effect of Tiamaton in the end phase. We can immediately search it, end phase, and then trigger it. Yeah, before the end of main phase, sure. End phase, okay, now we trigger this, add Tiamaton, and we'll activate Tiamaton, and we'll be able to do quite a bit of stuff now. Yep, activate Tiamaton. We have quite a bit of damage too on board. We don't have quite enough for game. We really need to draw something very specific. So we'll destroy those. That's not bad. All of that wasn't too bad. So we got rid of that. We set up decent stuff. That's not bad at all. That is actually really not bad, because now we can get to a level 4. Their life points are just a little high, so I don't know if we can beat them. So we'll go Summon Magistus. We'll special summon out Nefariousness. I think we can actually get to game. It's 2,000. I think we can get to game. I don't know what he's got, but it's possible we actually get the game here. So we'll activate... Do we have spellcasters of any kind? No. Activate this. So, hold on, we have 2,500, 2,500, 2,000 is 7,000, and the Nefariousness would make a game, right? Yeah, that is 8,500 damage. So, we will activate, see if he imperms this. If he does, it sucks for us, because we really need this to resolve, to win this game. Yeah, that sucks. That is really random, but that actually does suck. I can't do anything about that. I mean, I can't do anything about that. Damn, that is we just barely missed game. I'm trying to think, is there a way we can get to game here? I don't think we can. So we special summon this. Yeah, I don't think we get to game in any other way. He doesn't have a fire in graveyard. If he did, we would have gotten to game. I guess we can go and... The other thing is we don't have the Xyab monster for the Zorora thing. And we don't have a water monster in graveyard right now, which also sucks. We can just attack with everything we've got. I don't think we can get the game with this hand. I don't think it's possible. Let me look at my full extra deck just to double check. I don't think we can get to game with what we've got. Yeah, there's no way to get to... Because we don't have enough to, like, get to a double Boros. Even if we did get the Boros or 2 attacks, he's 8,000. Yeah, we don't have enough. We have 75. Damn, we're just missing 500. That is so close. Literally, that Zorora getting attached, the fusion monster getting attached would have won us this game. That is so close. That is outlandishly close. I guess we should go to battle phase now. Start attacking him directly. Yeah, we are so close. That really does actually suck. So we'll attack with all these. We leave him on 500 life points. And he's got full, you know, like, combos here that we have to deal with. And now the question is, what do we even make? 500 life points. Damn it. This is a really close one. Yeah, we have a few options. We can make this, but we don't have a water monster, so it's pointless. We can make Galaxy Photon and do that. I think that would probably be the smartest thing to make. Galaxy Photon Man is probably the best. We leave this column taken away. Man. Yeah, probably Galaxy Photon Man is the best option for us here. So yeah, let's activate that. We'll use this and this because they're the weakest. And we'll summon Galaxy Photon Dude right here. And then we'll activate his effect. We'll detach Zorora. Not that it matters because that's our only form of recursion anyway. So we'll activate this. Search Eternal Galaxy. Hand, yes. And we have a monster negate. We have to. That monster negate is going to have to save us. We can also make irrelevant monsters here. And then we just go to end phase. And we put chaining on and try to summon the Eternal Galaxy as quick as possible. That Imperm saved its ass. But hopefully this Eternal Galaxy is going to carry us to victory. That's our only option here. So we'll activate this. And we'll summon Photon. I'll summon him here. Because I don't want to clog that zone just in case I want to make a Link monster for some reason. I don't even know why I summoned him up there in the first place. But we'll summon this here. While we're still in the standby phase, we might as well activate this effect to search. Because again, I don't want to deal with triple tactics. So we'll do that. Hand, yes. We also could have attached his material, but it's once per turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. So he can be destroyed by card effects, and we have a monster negate. Plus we have Gozin, but Gozin might as well be a dead card against this deck. I think I negate this again because I want to keep him off the next one, and he already wasted his normal summon. So what are the chances that he's got another copy of Vanisher? I think the chances of that are quite slim, so I'm going to go ahead and negate that monster effect. Again, I think that there's a pretty slim chance that he's got another Vanisher or another Extender, because they've cut a lot of the Extenders. Like, they don't even play Advancer, for example. They've cut a lot of those. This is like one of their main... Yeah, and he loses. Wow. We out Photon Galaxy. We out Photon Galaxy to Photon Galaxy. That's insane. We used his cards better than he did in his deck. It's incredible. 1 legacy ticket. Alright, so here's the build. They're playing, like I said, yeah, they're very normal summon reliant in this build because they've cut a lot of the extenders now. So he only had 1 Photon Vanisher. That's literally the only card he could have special summoned. So this is a normal summon. This is an equip, so it's pretty good. I guess, wait, during your main phase you can target, equip it from your hand. So yeah, you could do it, yeah, just to make sure. This is another normal summon. This is like battles nonsense. Yeah, they're very normal summon reliant, other than like maybe Galaxy Soldier, but a lot of this deck is very normal summon reliant now. But it's changing. The new support that's coming out is really excellent, actually. Alright, later we get to go on a little shopping spree. Isn't that exciting? I love this part. It's easily my favorite part. A little shopping spree. Deck building's fun. This whole challenge is fun. So let's see what we get here. That was a nice battle. So we've got the Burning Abyss monster, which we can't use. Roxy's, which is our second or third copy, I don't know. Wind of the Osenju Village, cool. We've got Illusion Magic. We've got Morphtronic, another one. We always got to get more. Dice Roll, which is a Speedroid card, Appliancer. And another Trickstar Crimson Heart, which we already have. So unfortunately, we've got all of these cards already, so that is not usable. Alright, we just won another coin flip, which is, again, pretty excellent. Pretty cool hand, actually. There can only be one, a lot of stuff. I guess we just go with the Pendulum Scale first. And we'll just activate this effect to special summon itself, which is nice. We just activate it, see if they have a response. They don't seem to, which is nice. So this gets summoned. We summon Roachka. Definitely do the 500. They can give us any card. It literally doesn't matter what card they give us. I'll take any card at this point. Last time we did this, our opponent saw 3 cards and just scooped immediately. Fiendish Chain, I'll take it. Now that's a little scary because that means that if they don't care about Fiendish Chain, they either are clicking buttons and don't know what they're doing, or they have like Harpy's Feather Duster. But they're playing a 60 card deck. But with our luck goes sometimes, that actually is really bad. So we'll go, I think, Photon instead of the... Yeah, we'll go the Photon package rather than... like I said, I like Moon Mirror as a follow-up because you can do a lot of cool things with Moon Mirror. You can use Moon Mirror to attach to like Sue Ship and stuff and other cards, so I think it's pretty cool. So we'll go and set all of this stuff and we'll leave Moon Mirror for later. Again, we can't afford to play around Lightning Storm and stuff like that. You just can't afford, because if you don't set all your interruptions, you just lose, because we don't form enough interruptions through our combos. So again, let's do this to avoid triple tactics, among other things. So we'll activate this immediately. He doesn't have a response. We'll summon Photon Lord in defense mode here. Can't be destroyed by card effects, so at least if they have Raigeki, it just does nothing. And then we'll activate him immediately, just in case later too. I also like to do this not only to play around triple tactics, but so I don't mix up his effect with his other effect. Like if he doesn't activate like a monster effect and then I chain it by accident, I don't want to have to do that. So he's playing Tearlaments. No way he opened the 1-of Field Spell in a 60 card deck, but we have a pretty decent matchup. There Can Only Be One's pretty cool in this matchup. Crackdown's pretty cool in this matchup, and so is Fiendish Chain. Yeah, he's gonna activate this. Honestly, in a 60 card deck, I kind of just want to activate the Fiendish Chain. Like, it's actually not even that bad. So you do this. What are the chances he has others? It's actually not bad. I would guess if he's going to mix it with anything, it's probably with the other deck horse. So I'd say Fiendish Chain. This is honestly not a bad Fiendish Chain. I'll save these for later. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Fiendish Chain monster on the field. I think this is a smart Fiendish Chain, so I'm going to Fiendish Chain this monster. It'll prevent him from sending and getting his engine started. If he's got other stuff, cool. Like, I have other interruptions. I have... There Can Only Be One. So if he sends another to the graveyard... Is this a warrior? Yeah, the 2 warriors. So if he sends some other way, he has some other way to send, I can follow up with There Can Only Be One, and then he won't be able to fuse, which is also nice. So he's going to set 3, which is actually kind of scary because, obviously it's Tearlament, so it's obviously kind of scary. None of their cards send for cost, so the Tearlament back row, which is nice, so I can, if they activate Tearlament back row, I can like crack down their monster and then make a rank 4 or something. Paleozoic. Discard a Paleozoic, draw 2 cards. Can't do anything about that. I guess he's drawing 2 cards. So he's playing 60 card Paleozoic with Tearlaments. Interesting. He's going to activate Morella to send a trap to the graveyard. That's cool. I mean, again, there's nothing I can do about this, but this may turn into a duel that is a little longer than I would like. Positive thing is we do have There Can Only... Actually, so if I activate There Can Only Be One, I stop him from summoning any more Paleozoics ever. But if I activate There Can Only Be One, I can't summon my monster from hand. So I don't know if that trade's worth making. Truthfully, I don't know if that trade's worth making. Does it really matter if yeah, I think it's fine, because then his monster stays in graveyard if we do this. So I think we just let him summon stuff, and then we activate There Can Only Be One, because then when they leave the field, they'll get banished. So we'll just summon this. That's fine. So he's going to summon, again, it's fine. He's going to send tribute 1 of each, destroy all cards on the field. So I guess he's going to copy that with... So, yeah, he's going to copy this with the trap card that lets you banish and then do stuff that he's going to probably do it with that. Our card can't be destroyed by card effects anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think what we do next is we special summon Advancer, summon him out. I think we actually do crack down this, because then we can go into, like, if we crack down this, we can go into, like, Time Thief and stuff. Although I don't want to go into Time Thief with a Reinhardt, because then he triggers. I don't want to do that, but let's check what we can go into. We can go into Gungan Suship and start popping things. That actually wouldn't be too stupid. We could do that instead. That way we don't trigger anything idiotically. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, crackdown on that. And then we do always have this to back us up if anything. So I think I will do that. I'm going to crack down, grab this dude. That way he doesn't go to graveyard in any way. I mean, if he's destroyed by a card effect, he's going to summon another one. Again, this doesn't matter because there can only be one to just like scramble them. But, you know, I'd rather them actually summon onto the field because then they get banished. And like I said, there can only be one basically outs them anyway. So there's do that. We're going to take this. It sucks because, like, Time Thief is such a great card, but it's such a terrible card with a Reinhardt underneath. Because then he gets to send a tier limit. If this card's sent to the graveyard, special summon this card. Oh, it's special summons itself, and if you do send a tier limit from your hand to the graveyard. But I think it's worth it because he's got a lot of traps, and then we can do a lot with that. Yeah, I think no matter what, Time Thief is just simply worth it. There's no way he isn't. There's no way he isn't. Like, Time Thief is still very much worth it. I think we go into Time Thief. Like, yeah, it doesn't, maybe not the best situation, but, you know, he'd have to have a tier limit in hand for the second effect to matter. And the first effect is a norm or special summon, so that sucks, but, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll just go to battle phase, and these two get banished now when we attack. So we'll attack with these two. And like I said, I think Time Thief against a trap deck is just too good to pass up. It really is too good to pass up. It's just such great advantage against a trap deck because we get to put things back on the top of their deck and loop them for things, which is always good. So we're going to draw, they're going to draw, and then we're going to be able to do something. So we're going to activate Time Thief immediately. We're going to grab a card off the deck. It's a spell card. It's a reasoning. See, I'd rather them not draw reasoning. That would be really annoying. That is pretty annoying. I am going to negate that can send Natis and stuff like that, and I don't want to deal with that, so I'll activate my monster negate, and I'll send the Curtain Raiser to the graveyard, and I'll negate that. It doesn't destroy, but it does negate. I don't know what else he could have sent in this situation, but Natis definitely he could have sent, and then he can pop any number of things on my board. And he's going to just end phase again, probably just with more trap cards. We'll activate Time Thief Redoer while we can, and we will send a reasoning to the graveyard to draw a card, and that's just the reasoning. See, that's not bad. As long as we are just accumulating advantage, I think we're in good shape. Nahata is pretty okay. I mean, it's more than... Damn, he still has Paleozoics in hand? How many Paleozoics does this guy have in hand? He's like keeping Paleozoics, triggering others. That's fine. Like I said, I'm waiting on this. There can only be one. It's going to be more of a surprise to him later if I do that. So he's going to activate that, draw two. And yeah, we just go to... What phase are we even in? Okay, I'll just cancel for now until we get the stamp. Oh, we're in draw phase. Okay. So now we activate Time Thief, grab hopefully a trap card. Hopefully. We'll see. It's a trap card, yeah. We can place... We don't want to put this on top of his deck. We don't want to put that on top of his deck. We summon Nahata for sure, just for some extra damage. And now I think we just start attacking. I think attacking is the way to go right now. These two are just like attached to nothing. They're just sitting there. Love to draw like a Forbidden Droplets. Just go to battle phase and just start attacking over things. Think Nahata over the 0 defense monster. That'll get banished, so that's good. Trying to do just the most optimal damage we can. This can banish our graveyard or mill a bunch of cards for him. It's a coin toss. There's nothing I can do. It's gonna happen no matter what. Feed Comedian. It's an interesting card for sure. Like I said, I'm saving the... This is the thing that I'm saving. There can only be one force. So when he summons this, probably going to trigger the there can only be one, especially if he mills a ton of stuff right now. So heads, he's going to get heads. So that means that my graveyard's banished. It's totally irrelevant. I wasn't going to use my graveyard. now wouldn't be a bad time. Yeah, I was going to use there can only be one, but who cares? We won that one. We had total control. That card, Fiend Comedian, can be actually pretty scary. It's a little bit slow, but in certain formats like Edison, it can be pretty good. Dark World Thorns, and then 3 Legacy tickets. Alright, so here's what our opponent's playing. This is a huge deck. Bunch of trap cards. Playing 1 Mekanko, 3 Reasonings. I wonder what the Mekanko's for in this. I have no clue. I legitimately, I guess to search this, okay, but then what, you search something, I don't know. I really don't know its purpose in there, but I'm sure one of you guys will tell me the purpose of it there. But it's a pretty interesting deck. It's Tearlaments with the remnants of the Tearlaments, with some of the Ishizu cards, and then all of these random Paleozoics, but we ended up winning. This is the transaction rollback. This is how the main engine of the deck, and I guess this is the card that they copy with the transaction rollback. It is good though, because there's no cost. The cost doesn't matter. So this has you tribute a wind, water, fire, earth, which they will never have on board, but that doesn't matter because you send it to the graveyard, you trigger, you just banish transaction rollback, copy this effect, destroy everything. It's actually kind of outrageous. Okay, what do we have here? Let's open another one. Let's open another fantastic pack and hopefully pull something extremely usable, extremely necessary. Armed Dragon, Lightning, Chronicle Sorceress is really bad. Yeah, send a Blue Eyes from your deck to the graveyard, accept Chronicle Sorceress. Send a Dark Magician. Based on the ad, this card's just not good. I think this is not even in the TCG yet. That's a crazy thing. I don't know why this artwork is like not allowed in the TCG. I'm pretty sure it's not even in the TCG yet. But whether it is or isn't is irrelevant because the card sucks anyway. It doesn't really benefit anybody. Arvada's not bad, but we don't really have Fire Beast, Beast Warrior in your graveyard yet. This is when it gets destroyed. Destroy one other fire monster. I mean, it's not terrible because we do have that fire control deck from a long time ago, but that deck is very normal, summon reliant. I need better stuff for that one. Carrier Roid, is this the one that attacks directly or negates traps? I think this one, yeah, when your opponent activates a card that specifically targets a trap card, discard a card, negate the, yeah, it's too specific. Pacifist is an insane pull, but obviously, as you can see right here, it says new, and this deck is already very, it's already bricky in the sense that it's difficult. If you don't get to the field spell, you kind of lose. So I would need at least 3 of this to even make it even a consideration, because you really need this. And on top of that, you need 3 of this. I forgot all the Umi cards will be linked, but yeah, you need at least 3 of this. You need 3 of this. You need 3 of this. There's a lot of good cards that you could use. You very much could use this, but like there's a lot of cards here. Sea Stealth, like this deck is definitely good. But we haven't been pulling much of any of this, and a lot of it is very low rarity, but we just haven't been pulling it. But it happens. Like, you can't really stress about it. It's just, this challenge is you just go the direction that the game gives you, and this is the direction that the game did not give us. Witch of Fate. This works with Fortune Ladies. I don't think we can actually use this. Force of the Lost Flowers is an adventure card. I think this card is cool. Like a lot of the adventure stuff is actually kind of cool. Like the stuff that doesn't see play is actually kind of interesting. Illegal Knight, and like the only cards that see any play are Water Enchantress, Griffin Rider, Illegal Knight, and I guess these 2 see play too. These 2, but for the most part, this is like one of those cards that doesn't see play. This card's pretty good. We pulled 1 of it. There's a lot of cards in this archetype that just don't see any play. The Rite of Arm Seer is another UR. It's very high rarity, but most of these cards never see any play whatsoever. And yeah, we don't have a lot of this stuff, but I think it could be cool actually if I played like a pure version. Maybe if I pull more of these like low rarity ones, could be decent. And the last card is Network Trap Hole. I think it's from deck, right? Yeah, but summons a monster from main deck or graveyard, banish it face down. Honestly, it's not even bad. Doesn't target. Everybody summons from main deck and graveyard. And it banishes face down, non-targeting. It's actually not even that bad. Let me think. Did anybody... Like, the problem is, every time I do something like this, my opponent never does the thing that is written on the card. That's the issue with this. So, like, for example, right, we just played against Galaxy Eyes. Would this have come up in that? I mean, no, it wouldn't have. It would have been a brick. But it would have been better than Gozen, but it would have been a brick otherwise. If it was like... If we had this instead of, like, Fiendish Chain, we would have just probably lost. In that duel against Tearlaments, I guess we could have banished the Paleozoic face down, but they were going to go to... They were going to get banished anyway, so it didn't matter. So there's a lot of decks where this won't actually come up, and that's a little bit That's the scary part. But this pack wasn't actually that bad. Arvada is definitely interesting. This is interesting. This would be interesting if we pulled a lot more of the stuff necessary for it. Alright. We just lost a coin flip, unfortunately. Our hand's pretty decent, actually. We drew one of the bricks, but we also drew Zorora plus Fairy Tale Snow, Golgonda, Warning. Like, we drew good cards and bad cards. Our opponent's playing a 60-card deck, and they always somehow open the Cashier Unicorn. I will never understand how or why they open it. But, let's go for, okay, Bestial Magnemite. Interesting for sure. Sam for the win. Oof, okay, let's think this through. Let's activate. I guess we go Golgonda first. They didn't even search with the Cashier Unicorn. That was weird. But, okay, let's go with that first. Who do we get to here? We can get to a Synchro 8. For sure. We can get to that. We can summon Fairy Tale Snow from hand. We can get to a Synchro 8. Which don't... The Synchro 8s that we can summon don't really help us. Because we can go Zorora, but we can... I guess we can lock down fusions, but that doesn't really help. We can go Zorora, or we can go Adamantipator Risen. I don't think either of them really help. But I guess this one has, like, Recursion. I guess that could be usable. Let's go Synchro Summon. Yeah, I think it's interesting. So we can go, like I said, Risen, or we can go rank 4 package. But rank 4 package doesn't get over Cashier Unicorn. So, I think we go for Zorora. I think we go for Zorora. And we'll see what we get here, but we'll go for Zorora. We'll equip to itself. We'll equip the Artemis, and now he can activate Unicorn to banish something. But he's not activating anything yet. Oh, I guess he can activate it in the following chain, which is right now. Because I do get, I'm turn player, so I do get priority to activate my effects. We'll see what he banishes. So he gets to banish a monster from our extra deck. Cashier, not just Unicorn, but Cashier in general, I swear to you, it's just a floodgate deck. It really is. It's just a bunch of cards that floodgate your opponent. And it's like these, even like Unicorn is like banishing things from your extra deck that can really hinder you. Banishing cards face down. Here comes, yeah, Risen's gone now. So that option is completely dead. We'll summon this out. It's negated. No point to activate it. Although, yeah, there's no point to activate. I was going to say, can we bait and negate? But like, yeah, it doesn't matter because they're negated anyway. We'll activate Artemis, and we'll grab Endymion. We'll grab Endymion. I think from here... Okay, so we can actually double pop with the Diamond Direwolf, and we just leave Diamond Direwolf on field and pop every turn. I think we could do that. Yeah, we could Diamond Direwolf, pop, and then save him. Time Thief doesn't... We can't make him right now. This we can't make because... We can make, but there's no point to make it. So we go... Nothing can be summoned from hand. Yeah, it's either Zorora or Diamond Dire. I think Zorora is better because we just attack over and then we have a Zorora that's like a ton of attack. But actually, if I summon Zorora, then I can't even use... What's his name? Yeah, if I summon Zorora, I can't even... But Zorora can recur itself. If I summon Zorora, I can't use the effect of Endymion to draw next turn, but I don't think that's the end of the world, actually. So I think we just go for Zorora. I think we go for Zorora and we just attack. We put a bunch of stuff in graveyard, too, for Snow, so if we need to use Snow later, that's cool. So we'll just go Zorora. We'll equip the one that gives us 1,000 attack from the extra deck. And we can just destroy... Oh, and we have Bestial Magnemite. I forgot about that. So we'll equip this here. We'll equip this here. Bestial Magnemite's cool. I'd have to banish Artemis. Is that worth it? I don't think that Artemis is coming back in any way, so I might as well go for some extra damage. And we can get the Tiamat potentially. So we'll banish the Artemis. We might as well get some card advantage going. Banish Artemis, summon it here. And then this column will leave open. And then we'll search Tiamat at the end phase, which is also pretty cool. Now we just go to battle phase. I think it's not too shabby here. So we'll attack over the Cashier Unicorn. Like I said, Snow is still... We've never actually used the graveyard effect of Snow ever. But it's such a good effect I can't really cut from my deck. He's got this dude. That guy summons a dragon or something? Yeah, I can't. That doesn't really... It's mad random. Okay, and I think we set the other card here. Yeah, we'll set it here. Actually, I just should have set it here. But whatever, it doesn't matter. End phase. We can pop this other column. So we'll search Tiamat now. Not too shabby. We want huge on card advantage. We have protection. They can't do anything with fusions. I don't think they were going to do anything with fusions, but, you know, now they definitely can't do anything with fusions. Plus, we have Solemn Warning, Bestial Magnemite, and protection for the entire field. So if they do have, like, Raigekis, Harpies, Feather Dusters, never mind. They just scoop. That was a very odd deck. I almost want to say it was a Masochist, but that was a 60-card deck. I can't imagine that it was. We just won another game. That's pretty cool. So we get another rank up here. We are now in officially Platinum 3. I think this is the earliest we've ever been in there because it's not even halfway through the month and we're already in Platinum 3. It's pretty impressive considering what's going on. And now for the Legacy tickets, we get 3 Legacy. All right, now we're in Platinum and we have a 3-game winning streak. We had some rocky games there. We went on a little 3-game losing streak, but now got a 3-game winning streak. I think it's pretty cool. So we're 3-game winning streak in. 1 loss. We won much more than well, not much more, but we won more than we lost today, which is nice. And then let's check out his deck just for the interest. It's a Blue Eyes deck with a single Kashtira Unicorn. Why? I don't know. They always open it. I don't know how. They always open it. And then a Kashtira Ogre. I wish I could steal this card, by the way. I really do. Same thing with this. I wish I could take another one. This is like, I always say noobs, I don't know why, but noobs love Kashtira. They absolutely love Kashtira. This is a Blue Eyes deck that is very, like, too much going on here. There really is. Like, Kashtira cards. This is one of those decks that we could lose to and be like, yo, these guys never brick. Like, I could say that because this is like, he's got so many good cards in here, but he's also got so many shit cards. Like, he's got, like, Raigeki and, like, easy ways to summon Blue Eyes and skill drain, but at the same time he's playing, for whatever reason, he's playing like Vision. Like, there's so many good and shitty cards in this pile. It's actually interesting. Okay, let's open this master pack. This is our last master pack of the episode, and then we open the Legacy tickets, and then we wrap it up. We go home and we wrap it up. UA card, can't do anything with that. Saber Shark, maybe can be used for Synchro Material, irrelevant. Twice. Target a fish monster, then activate one of these. Increase, decrease, okay. And you can't, it locks you into waters. This is a very, this has more restrictions than it does effects, I swear. It's too many restrictions on the card. Naturia Cherries, can't do much with that. Earthwind, Whirlwind, yeah, can't do anything. Destroy spawn trap cards, can't. Erica, can't do anything with her. Synchro Panic, I don't think I've ever heard of it. This card is like so unnecessarily like neutered. Like I don't know why they do this. Like over, yeah, like it's just not. I don't know why they do this. So you when your synchro is destroyed by battle card effect, you can target it and then special summon a tuner or non-tuner that adds up to its level, which is basically, you know, the monsters that you used. And then neither player can synchro summon, so it locks you both out of synchro summoning. But you're in theory playing the synchro deck, being that you synchro summon that in the first place. So it's kind of like a floodgate. But you have to synchro summon to do it, and then this card's destroyed during the 3rd standby phase after activation. So the cards that you get back, you can't even synchro summon with. It's very interesting. Earthbound. So the card, what is this? You can control an Earthbound, destroy all spawn trap cards you control. So it's Harpies Tether, so you can control an Earthbound, and we pull a level 1 Earthbound that when it's normal summoned, you can special summon Earthbound from your deck or graveyard, and then you're locked for the rest into synchros and fusions. Okay. What's crazy about decks like Earthbound is that they can literally release things like this, where on normal or special summon, you can summon an Earthbound monster from the deck, and it's still not good enough. Earthbound monsters you control can be destroyed by battle or card effect. Well, there's a field spell. So actually not bad protection. I can't believe this card is just an N. Like a very common. This card's a common. Every effect on here is good. Like there's not a bad effect on this card. Every single effect is good. It's a level 1 tuner. It summons a big monster. Or it summons a decently large monster, and then the only thing it locks you into fusions and synchros. Okay, who cares? This is a very good card starter, and it protects. Like, it's good in archetype, it's good out of archetype. This card is just a very decent card overall. Swap Mirror is a level 4 monster, which I guess we could use with Time Thief, but we really don't need this. You know what we need? Because we already have things that are better than this. What we actually need is, what's his name? The other dude. We need Shade Brigandine. That's what we would need for Time Thief. We don't need Swamp Mirror. Like, this guy doesn't help anything. Shade Brigandine would change the game for us because it just give us more versatility overall. Like, Shade Brigandine is a very, very versatile card where if we open it turn 1, we can make a Time Thief with an instant interruption, or we can make a Time Thief that, or not even Time Thief, we could just make other rank 4s, but in general, it's just good to have. Plus, if you could just draw it, it's like a body. So even if you draw it late in game, just set it, and then during your opponent's turn, just like activate it. So it's not bad overall. But Swamp Mirror, okay, I'll take it. Like, it's a decent card. Okay, let's open up some legacy tickets. We've got 11 tickets. I've opened one and gotten great stuff. So 11 should be fantastic. Shield Spear, can't do much with that. Lightning, I don't know, it's an eel. It's good enough. Shield Spear we already read, so I don't need to read it again. So we got multiple that I can't use, that I can't use. One's for Wild Heart, the other one's for DDDs. So neither of those things we are playing anytime soon. This card is so trash, it's not even funny. And then Blackwing, Booty Trap, or Booby Trap, can't do anything with that. For those of you that don't know, if this card's face down and your opponent activates Swords of Revealing Light, flips this card, your opponent, you can perform your battle phase twice this turn. So, I mean, you can imagine. Yeah. Destroy all face-up Swords of Revealing Lights is destroy. You can perform battle phase twice. So if your opponent has it, you set it, you wait, flip, and then you attack twice, and they destroy their Swords of Revealing Light. It's a very specific card to counter a very specific card that isn't relevant in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I sometimes I don't know what they were thinking with some of this early Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. It very specifically counters Swords of Revealing Light. I mean, it would be funny if we played it and then we played against a noob that actually had Swords of Revealing Light. I think that would be like one of the funniest games ever. Makiura the Destructor is a warrior. If that was a spellcaster, it would have been in the deck. So yeah, if this card's sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can activate one trap card from your hand this turn. We don't really have any trap cards that benefit from being activated like the turn. Like, what do we have an activate? Like, I don't know what I would activate. Like Fiendish Chaining, my own monster. Like, I don't know what I would do. But it's not a terrible card. And Millennium Golem, one of my favorite looking cards. Definitely very cool looking cards. I don't know what's underneath this, but definitely a very cool looking card for sure. Definitely like that quite a bit. And two very like Egyptian themed cards, which is cool. Two Marrakesh cards. Yeah, definitely interesting. Nice looking cards. Bladesgater, Earth Chant for ritual summoning. Don't need that. Bladesgater, don't need that. I guess we can make the fusion now. Call of the Earthbound. Damn, a lot of Earthbound stuff. When your opponent's monster condition attack, you choose the attack target. Unfortunately, we can't make them attack their monsters. Electric Kid, this Tristan used in the anime. I don't need to use it in my duels. I'd rather pull other stuff. That is really cool. When did this card come out? This gotta be like, this card has to be like OCG exclusive, unfortunately. And Monk Fight. I think that's a very cool looking card. That needs to come to the TCG. There's a lot of cards that need to come to the TCG. We need to have a lot of things happen. Light Elegy can't do anything with that. Dreamer can't do anything with that. Yeah, legacy tickets are very hit or miss, and by hit or miss I mean mostly miss. Power Injector. Once per turn you can pay 600. All face-up psychics gain 500 this turn. I mean, if you have a lot of psychics, could be helpful. And then this is a monster that you can use if you're playing Giant Ballpark, but you need play sets for Giant Ballpark, and we never pull Giant Ballpark anyway, so it doesn't matter. Beast Rising. All right, so basically a lot of beast cards have this, like where you take a bunch of attack from one beast and put it on another beast. I don't know why it's like this obsession with beasts. Synchro Gift. Okay, this literally does the exact same thing as like this. These two cards like do the exact same thing. This lets you take attack from one beast and give it to another beast. This lets you take attack from a synchro monster and then give it to a non-synchro monster. Like, literally, it's from a non-synchro and then give it to a synchro. The other monster gains, yeah, this from yeah, you give up your synchro's attack and give it to a non-synchro. This is the same thing. Two cards that, what are the chances? Totally different areas of the game, and they do almost the exact same thing. And let's see, final pack of the episode. We had a pretty decent winning streak there. So we've got gives machines 300 attack, useless, and we can now summon the Hungry Burger that we pulled earlier. So I guess that's cool. Machines 300 attack, never using that. Right into the scrap heap, literally. But that's been quite an episode. We went on a nice little winning streak at the end there. 4 games in a row in Platinum, and now we're in Platinum 3. Next episode is where the actual tough game begins.
La 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 la.